Okay then. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Hello, and good evening. It is the 22nd of January 2024, and tonight we're back with some PTCGL. It's time to shuffle those decks again. Now we're still setting up for a couple minutes on our end, so while we do indeed finish getting ready, please get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, get yourself comfortable. I'll leave you with some Accumula Town, and after the break, we're back with some PTCGL. See you after the break. Okay then. Hello, and good evening. It is, as I said, the 22nd of January, 2024, and tonight we're back with some PTCGL. Let's get rid of that screen covering. Everything's logged in now. Again, a big thank you to House Likes Pie for the absolutely incredible artwork there of Captain Steel's Tinkaton. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, you can't see that. Cool, that's just an OBS thing. Okay, that's cool then. Right then, hello. I hope you're all doing well, my lads, lasses, non-binary compasses. I hope you are indeed doing well. It's Captain Steel 379 on the microphone once again, Rebecca, some PTCGL. We're going to be playing some old favourites. We're going to be playing the Regis. We're going to be playing some Golden Go. Going to be also looking at building Tinkaton before Shining Fates comes out. Because, chat, Shining Fates brings with it, I'm going to say, a new draw engine, but it's not really a new draw engine. If you remember, as I said before during another PTCGL stream, if you remember Looker from back in the Sun and Moon days, where you get to draw cards off the bottom of your deck, and you had Looker whistle to put Looker back into your hand, that's basically the same thing, but for Nemona now. That's right, Nemona herself is becoming a bit of a draw engine, which is excellent. Basically, Nemona's backpack lets you put 2 Nemona back into your hand, and of course, with 2 Nemona in your hand, you now get to draw an additional 3 cards, blah, blah, blah. That's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Talking about Shining Fates, we're also going to be looking at getting a playset of the brand new Golden Go, both IRL and on here. A couple of the new Gimme Ghoul as well, considering it can protect itself from damage as long as you call it a coin flip correctly, which is very, very nice. Yeah, so that's about it. Right, before we go ahead and get started, let's drop a link to our Discord in the chat below, so if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., you know exactly where to find us, as well as the YouTube channel for Captain Steel Stream VODs. It's where you get to see all the old cringe! Of the past. So, let's drop that Discord server link now. I said let's drop that link. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's try the YouTube one. Why does this thing hate me? Refresh. Let's try that again. Shall we? Okay, so that's all good. Right, come on, please work. I hate this fucking thing. Arg. Just big args. Fine, I'll do this manually. Stream Elements is obviously being a bit of a fucking brat tonight. So that's the link to your Discord server. And there's the link to the YouTube channel. Right, and before we get on with our first match, I need to go and grab myself some peppermint tea. And then when we come back, we'll decide which deck, first of all, we're going to be playing. Whether it'll be the Regis, Golden Go, or maybe even Don Dozo Zato. I've actually been really enjoying that deck lately. Gotta love it when technology works. Right. And chat, we are 4 days away from Shining Fates coming out. Now, is there anything spectacular? Well, I'm talking meta-defining, game-changing. Is there anything like that coming in Shining Fates? Not really. There's some nice stuff coming out, like the brand new Golden Go. That looks to be pretty good with the new Metang. I mean, obviously the initial thought is, why not play with Magnezone? Magnezone's a stage 2. Difficult to get out, at least Metang being a stage 1 means it's a bit easier to get out. Let's see, what else is there? Bunch of shiny Pokemon, including a Tinkaton line, which, you know, I am of course going to go for. Shiny Charizard EX, which is going to be the fucking chase card. Let's be 100% honest with ourselves. What else? As I said, Nemona's backpack. Student of Paldea. Student of Paldea could actually be quite nice. Could genuinely actually be quite nice. Yeah, no, I think that could be about it. Clive, Atticus. I think Atticus is in Paldean Fates. Can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, chat. Enough talking. Let's go ahead and play our first matches of the night. Let's play our first matches of the night. We're going to be playing the Reggie deck, which means, of course, only one piece of music can be accompanying us. And it will, of course, be the Reggie battle theme from Generation 8, Sword and Shield. And now we're going to put Gigas. There he is. Right, let's get this show on the road. But yes, chat, hopefully you're doing well tonight. We'll play a couple matches, and then we'll look about building the brand new Garbodor deck as well. We're going to play the Chuck Garbodor. Chuck the Garbodor, as I'll call them affectionately. Okay, here we go. Charizard power. I wonder if that means something, chat. Won't lie, Charizard's actually going to be a really difficult matchup for us. We can't damage the thing on the bench because of its terrestrialization. And, yeah, even our strongest Reggie, being Reggie Drago, isn't going to be spectacular in the respect that we can take. Yeah, it's... Oh! Arcanine? Wait, is this the Pogo one? Okay, this actually might not be as terrible as I thought it was going to be. But then again, some Charizard EX lists do mix in Arcanine EX just for a little bit of extra firepower. Pun fully intended. Okay, a draw support. That's cool. Okay, starting double Bidoof. But we can get out like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 Reggies here. So we'll Artisan away. Well, sorry, Earthen Vessel away the Luminous Energy to begin with. What have we got to work with? Okay, 1 fighting energy is at least prized. One Regidrago is prized. Okay, so it's just the 1 Regidrago that's prized. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, I'm only gonna... The Luminous Energy went away, so we can grab anything we want. And I'll grab the Fire Energy. Just the Fire Energy. If one of these was an Ultra Ball, I'd have grabbed two. Okay, Nest Ball. We'll grab Regidrago. Nest Ball again, grabbing ourselves Regirock the Block, son. I mean, I would prefer to not... I would have preferred to have not played Artisan, but we do kind of need to, you know, keep getting Reggies out. So get the Veg Ice next, play the Judge. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. So we can answer... Okay, so our best top deck here is going to be something like the, like an Ultra Ball. No, it won't. Artisan, Ultra... No, Ultra Ball or Nest Ball here would definitely get us what we needed. Okay, so goodbye Magma Basin and the XP share. That's cool. Gets them a B-Barrel. They should evolve the one on the bench here. Yeah, they do. Good. Magma Basin in play. Oh, wow. They actually get to accelerate energy? Do they actually even have any? Yeah, no, they don't. Down comes the Radiant Charizard. We're not too fussed about that. Nest Ball. Oh, that's right. They got rid of Artisan. Oh, shit. That's not exactly what you call the greatest of openings for the Reggies. We're going to need something big here. Come on. Right, when I said something big, I didn't mean in bloody stature. These are all cards that we don't want in our hand. I don't want the Super Rod. I don't want the Gigas. And I don't want... I need a draw support, goddammit. There's Arcanine. Do they have an energy? They have a Professor's Research, getting rid of a Charizard and a boss. Okay, so, and it's the Pogo one. Is it Pogo? It's not Pogo. Yes, it is. It is Pogo. Face it to the Arcanine. EXP share to Arcanine. Okay. Industrious. They're slow evolving the goddamn Charizard into the Pogo Charizard here. This is not good, chap. This is... Now you come to the... Oh. Okay. I could at least take out the Bidoof here. I'm playing the Artisan to bump the Magma Basin, because that's 2 Magma Basin they've had to get rid of now. And we'll keep the Nest Ball. Anyway, time for Captain Steel's Registeel. There we go. Yeah, I've only got the Luminous Energy in here, so here we go. We can also put the Defiance Band onto the Regidrago. There we go. Ancient Wisdom, the Luminous 2, Regigigas, and fuck it, we'll just attack. Gigaton Break 130. At least with us taking the very first prize, okay? At least with us taking the very first prize, we're not in too much danger here. Now, if this Charmeleon somehow evolves into another Pogo Charizard, we could be in trouble. Down comes Moltres. There's Arven. Christ only knows at this point. Switch? No. Ultra Ball. Could be Ultra Ball, Defiance Band, EXP share. Defiance Band. Rare Candy Defiance Band. Right. No, Ultra Ball? Chat, why do I open my mouth? Why do I even question these things? Gets rid of a Professor's Research and Defiance Band, finds the Pogo Charizard. Another energy here will activate Bright Flames and will cause us all kinds of hell. Industrious for 2. They find the energy. They find the energy. I love being correct, chat. I do absolutely love being correct. Okay, what do we got? Okay, well, we're going to start off with the Regidrago here. Artisan, not what we need to see. So we can play the Nest Ball, because we need to thin our hand down. Play Heavy Ball. Counter Catcher, Iono, Ultra Ball, Luminous, oof. Okay, we Dragon's Horde here. Professor's Research. Shit, now that's a card. Okay, we can switch card into the Regieleki at this point. Professor's Research. Nothing Vessel Grass Energy. Okay, we need to keep a hold of an energy to build up Regigigas at some point. Let's see, we got 4 poke. Yeah, we need to play the first Super Rod that we can. Although that's now our second one in the discard pile. Wait, is it? No, that's that's only the first. That's right, we didn't actually discard the first one because of the judge. Right. Okay. In fact, we'll Earthen Vessel away the grass energy. Keep thinning the deck. Keep it thinning. We are going to put the 2 there. Okay, we can now Ancient Wisdom. Now we've said Ancient Wisdom. We put the second electric energy down, as well as the grass and the fire energy ready for retreating if we ever get so lucky. And then we Terra Spark here. And then we stick this down onto... Ooh, who are we going to take out here? Do Charizard and do Barrel. Okay, so at least that sets up Arcanine to be 2-shot by Regidrago. Even without the Defiance Band. Basic energy to heat more. Okay, awesome. Okay. Nest Ball. Play the Nest Ball. Grab hold of the other Eleki. We can put the Steel Energy down on Gigas, because we're not going to be using the Registeel to attack here. We're going to boss those orders in the next turn for that Charizard. Is what we're going to do. Okay. Grass and a Luminous Energy. 190. There you go. Take care of that Arcanine. Take prizes 1 and 3. Ultra Ball Fighting Energy. Beautiful. Okay, so now comes the Heatmore. Now Heatmore can't take out Regidrago in one go, but it can retreat due to the Pogo. Due to the Pogo, it can retreat. Okay, now comes another Growlithe. There's a Rhyhorn. Are they going to be able to do Exciting Flame? No. No, they're not going to be able to Exciting Flame me. Are they? Oh my god, they are. Obviously replaces goes for Magma Base, and they've still got energy. Yeah, they got one. They're going to attach it to the Radiant Charizard. I can see it going to the Radiant here. No to the other Growlithe. Ooh, now that does put me in a difficult situation. Do I take out the... Ooh, wow. Do I take out the Growlithe and stop an Arcanine, or do I just go straight for the Charizard, or even the Heatmore at this point? Clever girl. Because that's both Regieleki gone now. And they knew that. We need to find another Super Rod here. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Put down the Regirock. I'm taking out that Charizard right now. But what I can also do here is take out Iron Bundle and take out the Iron Bundle, take out the Fighting Energy. See what I got left. Okay, 2 Super Rod. 1's prized. Oh, that's upsetting. Okay, we can Dragon's Horde here. We've not used Artisan. Gift Energy. Yeah, that doesn't help us. Okay, so we need to hope, chat, that we can grab what we need off of this. Prize number 2 gives us Iono. Oof, that is not good. Because in comes Radiant Charizard now. There's the Arcanine. All they need is 1 energy for this Charizard now. Oof, wow, we're actually up against it. Down comes another...
Have a rotten day!
Spilled River, hello, hello. Do they have the energy for the Radiant Charizard is a big question. Why do I bother asking these questions? Yes, of course they do, because they're just about to get one back with Clara. I should have weakened down. The thing is, I was incorrect. Instead of putting the damage on the barrel, I should have put it onto the Charizard. Because the hilarious thing. Why? Well, put back both the Alecki and Gigas. We should be in a really bad situation right now. Like, absolutely no joke, chat. We should genuinely be in a horrendous position right now. Put the Alecki back down onto the bench. Put the Gift Energy on the Drago. I'm doing absolutely nothing with Gigas. In fact, no, no, I'm doing nothing with Gigas. I am just going to Iono. That is not the card I needed to see. Okay, that also is not the card I needed to see. I could still make this work to my advantage. So we really do threaten down the knockout on both the... Oh, but no, we got to do it. We have to do this. Get rid of Luminous, get rid of Gift, get rid of the Grass Energy. Go into the Regieleki. We do the Gift and double Electric Energy to the active Regieleki. And then we Terra Spark. And with said Terra Spark, we attack the Barrel. And we also attack the Charmander. Now my opponent can take out Regieleki, 100%. But they've bench locked themselves. They can't guard against another Terra Spark. Ultra Ball. They can, however, protect them. No, just a Charizard. No rare candy in hand, though. At the moment. At the moment, they've got Industrious Incisors. Would you believe me if I said I forgot about that? Okay, that got... Okay. Okay. So I can't take out the Charmander, but we can still take out Bibarel. We can still take out Radiant Charizard. Oh, can we? Can we? Okay, just going for the Escape, bro. Okay, Combustion Blast on the Regieleki. We need to find a switch. Zinnia. I mean, Zinnia gives us the best out we can hope to get. Okay, going to Regidrago here. Regirock is not what we need to see. We've used one switch card. I think I'd play two. Get rid of the Regirock, get rid of the Regice. Grab the Regieleki. Okay, we do have the other switch card. We need to draw it off of the Zinnia. And there we go. And there we go. We're good. Switch card into the Regieleki. Ancient Wisdom. Electric, Electric, and Fighting Energy to the Regieleki. Terra Spark, taking out the Radiant Charizard as well as the B-Barrel. Oof, that came down to the wire. Yeah, there's the other counter catcher and the other Luminous Energy. Damn it. Oh! Does the stream commands bot... sorry. Do you maybe want to try saying that again? Did the stream elements bot not listen to your commands? Yes, yes, that's exactly what happened, unfortunately. That's why I had to manually stick the links in the chat. Christ, my actual brain... I won't say hurt, but it did, it took a moment there to figure out what you were trying to say. The premium pass ends in 2 days and 19 hours. Really? Oh, is that when the net... Wait, are we actually going to get a premium pass for... No, because we've... Wait, are we going to get a premium pass for Paldean Fates? Because that's when Paldean Fates comes out. Anyway, let's collect some free coins, free crystals. Man, if this is going to be for Paldean Fates, I'm going to be very happy. Mini sets usually don't get battle passes or when it used to be PTCGO, like prizes on the ladder, so this is very cool. Right then, let's go for one more. Let's go for one more with the Reggie. Oh shit, I don't have a... You'll have to excuse me for a second, chat. I'm just sorting something out for later. Okay, we start off with the we start off with the Regice, but at least we can do a few things here. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Oh, it's Lost Box. Okay. So the big question I need to ask is, will my opponent be playing Manaphy? DTE. Wait, a DTE? That is unusual to see. Gets rid of a psychic energy. Again, this is telling me nothing. Pidgeot V. Huh. So that's only there to be a recipient for that's only there to be a recipient for Forest Seal Stone. So what do we got? We got both Ice, both Drago, both Alecki, all 3 Gigas, both Rock, both Steel. Okay. So that does mean that Hisuian Heavy Ball is a junk card now. So we're going to switch card into Regidrago. We're going to play... I could get rid of Super... In fact, no, I'm going to do that. Get rid of the Super Rod, get rid of Artisan. Grab another Reggie. This time it's going to be the Regis Steel. Because now we're just looking at filling up the bench. We are now just looking at filling up the bench. Okay, with the next one, we're going to grab a hold of Reggie Alecki. We need to find a way of discarding a bunch of energy right now. I mean, hell, that'll do it. Okay, go Professor's Research. We are so close. Oh, that is irritating. I don't want to blow through the second switch cart, you see, but I don't have a choice right now. We're going to use the second switch cart. We're going to go out into... Who do we have to get rid of? Nobody. Okay. We'll at least go into Registeel, because if we find ourselves a Luminous Energy, we can at least attack in the next turn. And then we're going to Regigate. Regigate gets us Regirock the Block Sun, and that does indeed complete this. That'll complete the 6 Reggies. That's the perfect two cards to get rid of in this matchup. We don't play any of the battle style decks. We have no bench protection. Into Cramorant, Spit innocently. Okay. We need to find a Luminous Energy here. If we can find Luminous Energy, we're good. If we don't, then we're kind of shit. Out of luck. Okay, we've got no choice here. We've got a Zinnia's Resolve here. We get rid of the boss, get rid of the Counter Catcher. And would you look at that? Luminous Energy. Thank you very much, game. So that does mean we get to take the first knockout. We're also going to get rid of you. Ooh. That might be a problem. Okay, put the Steel down on Registeel, and we're done. Okay, so yeah, one of our electric energy is prized, which is upsetting, but oh well. Anyway, Heavy Slam, 170, take out the Cramorant. The thing is, chat, there is absolutely no point, okay? There's absolutely no point in us, you know, even attempting to, you know, retreat the Registeel for any sort of defensive purposes. Because, very, very bluntly put, Sableye is going to Regirock the block. As I said, we have no means of protecting our bench. But the question is, do they play Manaphy? If they don't play Manaphy, we're going to be okay. If they do, we are going to be in some trouble. Poker Gear... Gets them Colrez. Colrez gets them now up to 8. Junji Ito, Hideo Kojima just met, and I'm all blah blah blah. 2 Masters of Horror just met. Well, Hideo Kojima is more a master of espionage and intrigue more than anything. Flower Selecting gets him up to 9. Do they have a way of getting to 10? Lost Vacuum here gets him up to 10. They could then go to Sableye. Have to go to Reggie Alecki. Yeah, there's 10. There's the 10. There's the 10, chat. Switch cart to Comfey. There's 11. They're looking for something. Wait, they get rid of a psychic energy? What do you mean they get rid of a psychic energy? Chat, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Go out into Cramorant. Yeah, okay, so they're looking to take multiple prizes in one turn. Which they were going to be able to do because of the damage already accumulated on Regis Steel and whatever. Oh, I could Iona them here, but then that means that yeah, everything else. Oh, I see what they've done. Okay, we have no choice but to use the Professor's research here. One, two, three to the active Regieleki. Okay, so how many Super Rod is that now? 2. Fuck. That is unfortunate. The fact we've had to blow through half of our recovery options, and this is the deck we're having to try and fight? Awful. Bloody awful. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept going after Comfey. Whoops. I was just... Okay, there's another Luminous Energy. Doesn't exactly do us any favors. Yep, out comes Sableye. Say goodbye to Regieleki. Say goodbye to Registeel. Down comes Manaphy. You can suck a fat electrical outlet. Raihan attaches to Sableye, gets a hold of whatever they want. They're going to try and strand something in the active, probably. And with Manaphy down, that also means we cannot snipe the bench. Yep, there's Counter Catcher, brings out the Regigigas. We don't care about that. Because we are going to be able to build up the Regigigas again. Yeah. So there's 1, there's 2. They're going to be able to set something up on the bench. Or they're just... Yeah, no, they're just going to keep setting up Regis on the bench now. Okay, well, there's a Super Rod. We do kind of need to wait to play that. So, play the Nest Ball. Gets us Regidrago. No, it doesn't. Gets us Regieleki. Artisan gets us Registeel. Okay, DTE to the active Regigigas. Ancient Wisdom. And then we just do 1, 2, 3. Lay that down, and then we just Gigaton Break. Hate the fact that Manaphy is there. Yep, Heavy Ball becomes a dead card, so we can get rid of that. Yeah, comes another Comfey. I'll be honest, chat, this is not looking good. I will be very surprised if we actually manage to win this. And I do mean I will be very surprised. Lost Vacuum gets rid of Artisan. So, how many is that now? That's all 3 gone, and there's the Clara. They've got the switch in hand. They're going to be able to Lost Mine again. Oh, they got the Beach Court. Oh, they got the Beach Court. Oh, of course they do. So goodbye to Regice. They set up another thing. If only Manaphy wasn't on their side of the field or was still prized. Yeah, they're basically trying to fix maths. Okay, I know what they've done. They've actually fixed the math so that Cramorant can come in and start taking the final few knockouts. Okay, now we need to play the Super Rod, put back the Ice, the Regieleki, and the Registeel. That's all 4 of them now. Oh no, it's only 2. It's only 2! Oh, okay, it's only 2. Play the Iono. All that stuff goes now to the bottom of the deck. Oh shit, Regice. Yes, thank you very much. It's just, again, it is just a shame that Manaphy is on the bench. But here's what we can do here. We can actually... 1, 2, and 3. Thanks to their own Beach Court, our own retreat cost is reduced by 1. We can go into the Regidrago here. We can Dragon's Horde for 2 more. Defiance Band doesn't exactly do me any favors here, so I'll just stick that down on the Registeel. And we get to Ancient Wisdom. 1, 2, and the Luminous. And then we just Giant Fangs, 160, take out the Sableye. Sing a song. How about no? There you go. Ah, there's Artisan. So at least I can bump the Beach Court. They've got 16 cards remaining. There's 14 and now in the Lost Zone. I have to hope they whiff. I have to hope that they whiff. Call it. Okay, it's not a Clara. Okay, gets rid of another Colress and a Pokegear. Okay, but here's the thing. It wasn't a Clara. So the big question remains. Do they find the Psychic Energy too? They find Radiant Charizard's attack. And this is why I utterly detest Sableye. Okay. Okay. We can play the Iron Bundle here. In fact, can we? Our one and only boss is gone. Play the Iron Bundle, get rid of one thing. We can then try digging through the deck next turn with Drago. But that doesn't help me out. Just put the Drago down. Ancient Wisdom. There's no attack here that could help me, so Luminous, Steel, fighting to the active Regigigas. Yeah, just Gigaton Break. No idea what the hell happened there. They're going to have a switch. They're going to have a switch. They're going to switch out into Comfrey, retreat back out into Charizard, take out the Gigas, and we're done. We lose. We actually just lose all because Manaphy came into play. I fucking hate being correct. I hate it! Ooh! Again, I really wish I could skip this. I really hate it. just want to double check something, chat. Okay, 2 switch cart, 4 artisan, 1 boss's orders. Right. 2 counter catcher. Okay. No pal pad, which is unusual for me. Okay. I can't get too mad at that. Okay then. Let's put Accumulator Town back on. And let's go ahead and build ourselves a brand new deck revolving around this giant hunk of helps if I spelled it correctly. Here he is. Chuck Garbodor, or Chuck the Garbodor as I like to call him. Does 50 damage times the amount of Pokemon tool cards that you discard from your hand. The attack will do 50 damage for each card discarded in this way. The unfortunate thing is we can't combine this really with Rotom because it takes 2 completely different types of energy. Believe me, chat, I wish I could. If Garbodor's Chuck used colorless energy, we could use electric energy, and we could use Rotom, build up that discard, and then come in with Porygon 2. Unfortunately, though, that's not how we're going to be able to run this. Okay, and then the Trubbish in question is going to be, they're both got 70 HP, but we're going to play the 70 HP one from Fusion Strike with Call for Family, basically because it is a far better setup Pokemon, and we also need a 4th. Okay, we're also going to play 2 of the Voraciousness Snorlax. So once during your turn, per Snorlax, you can put up to 2 leftover cards from your discard into your hand. Of course, we're going to play that. Now, speaking of Rotom, I am absolutely going to be playing 1 Rotom V for setup. And I am also tempted to do a Squawkabilly V as well. Again, just more setup. But we also do need a secondary attacker. So I'm just trying to think, who would be a really good secondary attack for this type of deck? Great idea. A 2-2 Dodrio line. They definitely can attack later in the game. And then we round it out with Manaphy and Jirachi. Because we've already seen how much of an absolute pain in the ass stuff like Sableye can be. That guy can quite frankly go suck a fat electrical outlet as far as I'm concerned. Okay, now the best thing about playing all these cheap attackers, even though they're all single prizes, is we do not need that much energy, so we could just play 7 or 8 and we're good to go. Right, and now comes the important part. We need to figure out how we're playing this. Now, goddamn, wrong card. Now, here's the thing, chat. If we were in Temporal Forces, we could play the new item card, Buddy Buddy Puffin, which would allow us to get 2 basic 70 HP or less Pokemon out the deck, and that would be spectacular for getting Jirachi, Manaphy, Doduo, Trubbish, etc. But we don't have that right now, so we're gonna, of course, as I hate fucking saying this, we're gonna play 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass to maximize. We're also gonna play at least 3 copies of Ultra Ball, if not 4. We're playing 4 copies of Leftovers because that's the most efficient tool card we're going to find out in this thing. We're going to play 3 copies of TM Evolution. We can also stick in a teched-in copy of Erezu, considering all of our Pokemon are... Well, all of our evolution Pokemon, I should say, are non-rule box. Actually, we're going to do a 3-3. We're going to do a 3-3 Dodrio Dodrio. And we're going to take out... in fact, take out the Squawkabilly, because then we can also play Forest Sealstone. 2 copies of that. Thank you very much, Lee. We can also... Okay, draw support. Thing is, we want to try and keep our hand big, is what we want to do. We do want to try and keep our hand big. So... As I say, the best thing about Nemona in Paldean Fates is going to be the fact that Nemona herself now becomes a viable draw engine. So that would be one way we could keep our hand very, very big. We'll play 1 copy of Iono just for, you know, occasional hand disruption. Couple copies of Avery. Okay, we've got 13 cards to go. We'll play 3 copies of Bruno because we're playing a single prize deck, and Bruno could be one of the strongest cards we can play. And you know what? Very early game, it's never a bad idea to play a Professor's Research, hopefully. Okay, there we go. We've got 7 cards remaining. We need 2 boss. We could always go for a counter catcher as well. Okay. Go for a Clara. In fact, we could go 2. Go 2 Clara. 4th Ultra Ball. And a Palpad. Cool, there we go then. So, yeah, that's our deck. It's very quick, very simple. I wouldn't say it... maybe it's not a budget build, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. At least I bloody well hope it isn't. In fact, what I'm going to do is take out 1 Bruno and also take out the Erezu, because we need 2 copies of Town Store. So we can keep searching out our tool cards. Okay, so we're playing 2 copies of Forest Sealstone for the Rotom, 3 copies of Technical Machine Evolution to discard, but also to evolve straight up into Dodrio and Garbodor. 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass, 4 copies of Ultra Ball. We've got 2 copies of Avery, 2 copies of Bruno, 3 copies of Professor's Research, 2 Boss's Orders, 1 Counter Catcher, 2 copies of Clara, and 1 Palpad, and 8 basic Darkness Energy. Okay then. And we've named it Chuck the Garb, because Chuck is a perfectly fine name. We'll give this the Unbroken Bonds. We'll also give it fuck it, we'll give it Necrozma. Stick with the dark theme, and then we just give this... Hell if I know. We'll give it the metal coin. There we go. Cool. Set it as the active. There's Garbodor. We can get rid of Gigas. And the music we're going to listen to will be Joe's theme from Pokemon Battle Revolution. Okay, let's see how well we do here. As I said, those copies of Battle VIP Pass do become Buddy Buddy Poffin. Okay, here we go. My opponent called it correctly. Yes, they did. Of course they did. And we're going first. Don't know how I feel about that. Well, now I just feel bloody awful. Wait. Okay, well, there's Battle VIP Pass. So hold on a tick. So they're going... So wait, they're playing Charizard and they want to go second? Anyway, we'll grab a Rotom and we'll grab Doduo here. We can attach to Trubbish. And then we can instant charge. Okay, Town Store. Okay, so Rotom 3. Okay, so there's their Battle VIP Pass. Okay, so we'll Town Store, grab the Forest Seal Stone. We will... Yeah, okay, so they're going to retreat out into the Mew. Depending on their setup, we actually might go for the boss's orders. If they do not find any other Charmander here, which is extremely unlikely, it's fucking Charizard, isn't it? We could... Level Ball. Okay, there's a second Charmander. Gets rid of Manaphy in Lost City. Laminia. Often for the Battle VIP Pass. Have I ever mentioned how much I utterly fucking detest being correct? Because down comes Pidgey and Charmander. Okay. And they played that at the fucking wrong time. Could really have done with that when I had a full bench. Okay. So, first and foremost, we are going to Town Store. We're looking for Battle VIP Pass. We're gonna hopefully stop them from, you know, doing all sorts of shenanigans here. And there's only one boss in the deck, because of course there is. Okay, boss's orders out the Pidgey. We can zoom in draw here. And gets us Town. Okay, well, we only need to get rid of... The thing is, we only need to get rid of one tool card to take out this Pidgey, thankfully. So we get rid of both the leftovers. We grab a hold of another Trubbish. And then we take out the Pidgey and hope that they don't have anything else in the hand. Okay, so they go into mute. Oh, if they've... Oh. Rare candy. Just because they... Just because they grabbed the VIP pass doesn't mean they don't already have it in hand. Yep. I called it, didn't I? I absolutely fucking called it. Okay, level ball. That'll either get them... Okay, so we'll get some Charmeleon. But they've got the Charizard in hand now with the thing, haven't they? Go on, show it. Go do it. Why slow roll? Just... I love being... Nothing we can do. Just instant charge. Okay, Bruno could get us back into this. We need 7... Yeah, we would need 7 tools in hand. Which is very unlikely to one-shot the Charizard here. But we can always give it our goddamn best go. So, first thing we need to do is put the Dodrio down. We thin by putting the energy onto Dodrio. We play the Bruno. We don't have a single fucking one. Are you kidding me? Okay. Thin the deck. Grab evolution. Okay, at least we can do 100 damage here. No Trubbish, no Clara. Now we need 5. We just got hit with some stupendously bad luck. And that's exactly it, chat. You fucking son of a bitch. Okay, finally, another goddamn Trubbish. They get rid of their own Rotom. No, they get rid of the other Charmander. Oh, okay. There we go. Now we're about to lose our draw, so I could grab another Doduo here. Yeah, go into the third Dodrio. Right. Do that, do that. We're going to use the town store and thin out the hand. We'll zooming draw, so we can do a little extra damage with our Dodrio here. Thanks, game. There we go, 70 damage. We really do now really need to find the Snorlax. Does not help. The only thing that helps with is getting rid of it. Alright, go Professor Research. Really? Okay, well there's zooming draw. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now we're doing 150. That's enough to not take it out. Please tell me I got one more in here. And I don't. It is at times like this when I do truly believe that God hates me. All four Garbodor have fucked off because, as I said, the game bloody hates me. Oof. They've got the Charizard. They've got the Charizard. Don't even waste my time. Just play it and take me out, will you? There it is. God damn it. Why can I not consistently get the glitch that makes me avoid this shit? Because I hate it. On my character, on their character, I absolutely hate it. Detest it. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try it one more time. As I said, Buddy Puff in there would be so much better than Battle VIP Pass. I hate that card so much. Yes, we do want to go first. Okay, we start off with a Trubbish and a Snorlax, but we do start off with a Battle VIP Pass as well. Okay. You know what? I can work with this. And what are we fighting? Okay, it's Lost March. Not Lost March, it's Lost... You know what I mean, chat? Okay, let's go. Battle VIP Pass. I'm going to grab a hold of Rotom. I'm going to grab a hold of another Trubbish. The other thing I've realised, chat, I forgot to... Okay, we're going to instant charge here. Avery, boss, and leftovers. Okay. Colrez, of course. So that's 2. I should have Ultra Balled. Gets rid of Super Rod Iono. Oh, it's the Giratina build. Battle VIP. And they have yet to do flower selecting. Ugh, strap in, folks. Manual retreat, switch, take out the trubbish. Yup. Saw that coming a fucking mile away. Okay, the only good thing here is that I can play the Ultra Ball. They should get rid of Sableye, and they should get rid of one Comfey, I would say. No, they get rid of the Crammer. Wait, the Comfey Greninja. Okay. Okay, play the Ultra Ball, get rid of 2 leftovers. We grab another Trubbish here. Another Trubbish? Yeah, no, yeah, grab another Trubbish. Attach to Garb. Put down the Snorlax. Put down the Jirachi. Play the Voraciousness. Grab those 2 back. And chuck the Garbodor. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, that's not a good prize to see. That is not a good prize to see. Okay, Colrez. Remember that they now looking for 7, and they're up to 6. Okay, obviously they just wanted to reshuffle the deck and check what they got in there. Could we theoretically have enough tool cards? No. I mean, no. Because we'd only be at 4. Yeah, we need 6 now. Down comes another Sableye. Switch cart into the other Sableye. Oh, okay, so they can't really do anything. Wait, what? No, they're at 7. They're at 7, they're going to scratch. Okay, we're going to take out the Comfey. Okay, there's Voraciousness. Beautiful. Right, so evolve Trubbish to Garbodor. Bosses orders out the Comfey. Voraciousness back, the 2 leftovers. Use the town store. We'll keep thinning out the deck here by grabbing a TM Evolution. Oh, if I'd have thought about that, I could have put leftovers on the active Garbodor and then heal it up, but never mind. Okay, so here we go. We're going to just chuck, get rid of the 2 leftovers, get rid of the Comfey. Grab another prize. What do we got? Iono. Maybe not the card I want, but maybe the card I need. Okay, well here comes Giratina. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to see a whole bunch of Mirage Gates now. Counter Catcher out the Rotom. That'll bring it back. No, the Jirachi? Okay, Iono, fine. Kind of. I mean, if the town store stays in play, we can at least look for... God damn it. Oh, that is really not what I needed there. But what we can do is at least start weakening down Giratina. It's a 3-turn knockout, but at least with Doduo now on the bench, what we can do is at least with Doduo now on the bench, what we can do is go for Dodrio. Why they didn't strand the Snorlax, I don't know. Okay, Jet Energy. They're bringing out the... Wait, what? Okay, this guy I hate. Right, I don't mean to bag on people, but this guy is playing really suboptimally. Okay, we're gonna zoom draw. Give us an extra card. Rubbish. Nah, that doesn't help us out. Honestly, just take another prize card, I'd say. Yeah, leave 1 leftovers in the discard, because thankfully we hit for weakness on this thing. And there we go. Now we are not out the woods yet. 150, no, we would need to find another bloody tool card at this point. And we've got 2 draws to do it, technically. Okay, there's Mirage Gates. We're either going to see no, we got to see Lost Impact here. Yeah, this is where we see Lost Impact. But this is a horrendous use of Lost Impact. Oh, get rid of both the water energy. Very clever, very good. Yep, no, that actually makes a lot of sense there. Okay, bring out the next Garbodor. Ultra Ball does not help us. So we put down the Trubbish, we zoom draw. Another Dark Energy. Oof. So we're only doing 150. We need to attach to the active. Now, by doing... No. By doing this, we are putting the pressure on tremendously against this Giratina. I've never seen a Lost Zone deck flub this badly, I'll be honest. Yeah, I've never seen a Lost Box deck flub this badly. Now, do they really want to Lost Impact and get rid of this next Garbodor? Is a good question. Yes, they do. Technically, it's keeping them in the game, but... And the other... Okay, so now they can do Lost Mine, but they can't while Jirachi's in play. So promote Trubbish. There's another Garbodor. That doesn't exactly help me out. You get 12. Attach. Okay, we should be okay to zooming draw one more time. Yeah, just another Dark Energy. God damn. Just Voraciousness then. Yeah, at the end of your turn, if the Pokemon is in the active spot, that's a fucking terrible stipulation, I'll be honest. Anyway, just chuck them away. Bye-bye, goodbye to Giratina V-Star. Town Store Avery, beautiful pair of cards to see. Now again, Jirachi is protecting the bench. So Lost Mine can only take out the active Garbodor, but we've got the knockout. We got the knockout with Dodrio. Because remember, Dodrio's attack does 30 for every damage counter on it, as well as the additional 10. So yeah, out comes Dodrio. Yeah, there's Ultra Ball. Right, just do that. Zooming draw just to be on the absolute safe side. And then Ballistic Beak for 130. And there we go. Look, is this version of the deck good? No. Wait until rotation. Yeah, if you're going to play this kind of deck, genuinely wait until rotation when Buddy Buddy Puffin comes out. So all these low HP Pokemon, the Manaphy, the Jirachi, the Dodoro, the Trubbish, although you have to replace your Trubbish, all those basic evolution Pokemon, it's basically Battle VIP Pass for those specific Pokemon, but you can play it anytime you need to and it goes to your hand instead of the bench. And if you're wondering, why does that matter? Trust me, it matters. Buddy Buddy Puffin, along with Battle VIP Pass, is going to be one of the most played item cards. It won't be for every single deck, but it's going to be for a lot of decks. It will be for a lot of decks. You combine that with Nest Ball, and you're good to go. Right then. Okay, what the hell time is it? 10 o'clock. Okay, I've got work in the morning, so I am going to play one more deck. Do I really want to get stressed out with Golden Go? Or do I go Dondozo Zatu? Because this is another deck that's going to really benefit from Buddy Buddy Puffin. Instead of Level Ball, you could use Buddy Buddy Puffin. Because the same Pokemon that Buddy Buddy Puffin grabs, Level Ball does as well. I mean, obviously, you know, in this deck specifically, but that's not the point. The point is, Buddy Buddy Puffin just becomes a 3-of in this deck. You know what? Nah, I'm going to play something. In fact, wow, it has been a long time since I've played Tinkaton. You know what? Fuck it, we'll do Tinkaton. That's how we're going to finish off the stream chat. We're going to play some Tinkaton. And this is the Elite Four theme from Scarlet and Violet. Yes, more than the first 5 seconds. I know it's an old joke by now, but come on. But yeah, that person should have used Counter Catcher on the Snorlax. Okay, we get to go first. Okay, that is not a great start, admittedly, because now that means that all the Battle VIP passes we've got in here become useless. This is why I'm looking forward to Buddy Buddy Puffin. This is why I'm looking forward to Buddy Buddy Puffin, by the way. God damn. Then again, I haven't updated this deck ready for the modern format. Oh, it's Golden Go. We lose. No, 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 no. Give up. Nope. Why am I doing that? Because Tinkaton is weak to Golden Go. It is. 100% it is. So, yeah, let's try that again, and let's hope we can actually play the fucking game this time. Because that chat, that kind of irritated me, I'm not going to lie. What's that? You want to play a deck you're passionate about? Yeah, let's just throw you straight in against your biggest weakness, why not? And let's not even give you one of your 4 copies of Battle VIP Pass, because we hate you! Okay, opponent's going first. That does give us the opportunity to play, to at least do something. That is a hand. And I have no way of retreating. Lost City's going to stick around. If they have a Charizard, I'm just going to quit. I can't beat this. Yes, of course it did, because my luck is fucking terrible. Piss off. Why is there not an option to skip that? If all of those rare candies in the last hand were a Battle VIP Pass, I would not be complaining. But that's not what we were looking at. I play 4, chat. Okay? I play 4 Battle VIP Pass. And there are some decks out there that will just hit them constantly. And then there's times like this when the game just decides to flip me the bird in the strongest way possible. Okay. Depending on what we find with Great Ball depends on what the hell is going to happen. Okay, put down Path. Great Ball. Just grab another Tinkaton at this point. Put down the Psychic Energy and fuck it, just pass. However, this is Roaring Moon. They do have to rely, though, on Squawkabilly and stuff, so maybe my Path to the Peak will help. They've got a Sada in hand. God, I wish they'd have played that. Okay, at least Path to the Peak shuts down Radiant Greninja. Fuck's sake. And I can't even use my own Radiant Grid. Okay. The thing is, they are going quite slow. I should have attached. I should have attached. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I am making some piss poor decisions here. Okay, just play the Silene. Okay, one heads, one tails. We'll grab the Great Ball off of this. And we'll pass the turn. So our top deck becomes Great Ball. If that then gives us Rotom, we equip the Forest Seal Stone, use the V-Star power, go for Professor's Research, and I hope that we can make somewhat of a comeback here. Okay, fuck me, right! And gets rid of the path. Of course it bloody does. Why do I bother? I say one thing, chat. You know, I say one bloody thing, and... I've got no choice but to do mixed call here. Grab another Tinkaton. Professor's Research. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't absurdly hacked off. Boss's orders. No Seda. Okay. Just attached to the other. Yep. I don't get the electric energy, though. They're not going to get rid of their own... Oh, they do. And no basic energy in the deck. We're too far behind. We are. Fuck off. I really do. Look. The developers of the game did say, what is something you want to see? And I did put that I don't want to be seeing those animations anymore. From me and my opponent, I don't want to see them. I think they're a waste of time. And all I want to do is just get into the next match. And the fact that we haven't found Battle VIP Pass off of any of our starts really irritates me too. And then we get starts like this, where if that was a Tinkaton, we'd be absolutely fine. Why me? It hits too. Do you want to know the one thing I fucking detest, chat? I detest being correct on every conceivable front, because this is fucking stupid how accurate I am. Hits one. Okay, at least we get a Battle VIP. Never fucking mind. Never mind. Why do I... No, because Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak! I cannot wait for Path to the Peak to fuck off, quite frankly. I'm trying this one more time, and then I'm just deleting the deck. Because when Paldean Fates comes out, we'll be building a post-rotation version of this deck that will not be relying on Battle VIP Pass. Now, the unfortunate thing is, until April, we are going to be having Path to the Peak in play. Because there's no confirmed reprint. So that just means basically people are going to cheat. Which is exactly what I call it. I genuinely think that rotation should have happened by now. Should be beginning of the year. Okay, I think we would go in second. And if that's the case, then Yeah, okay, we're going second. And it's against the Arcanine. It's against the Arcanine basic build deck. So if I lose this, then I'm really deleting this. Okay, no energy attachment, no nothing. Okay. Battle VIP pass. Beautiful card to see. Right. Which one do we start with? The 2 retreat. Right. Grab Rotom. Grab another Tinkaton. Let's look at our prizes. Path, Candy, DTE, Tinkaton, Milotic, Great Ball. Okay. Play the Great Ball. We'll grab a hold of Tinkaton here. Play Avery. Okay, that helps us out for the next turn, and then we can just instant charge. Okay, that's actually spectacular. That's actually really, really good, because what we can do now is we can... Forest Seal Stone for the other rare candy... No, we can't. We would need to find Tinkaton EX. A Larry! Hey, the man, the myth, the legend. And Heads gets them 2 Pokemon of their choice. Bidoof Charizard EX. Okay, this is Charizard EX. Was not expecting that. And then Stoke just a Growlithe. Right. Professor Research. Not what we're looking for right now. Okay, well, we're rare candy the Tinkaton on the bench into Tinkaton EX. We can gather material away the Battle VIP pass here. To say that's not helpful would be a vast understatement. So we will just evolve the Tinkaton. And play the Rotom. Another Tinkaton, another Battle VIP pass. Fog Crystal. Fog Crystal at least gets us our 4th Tinkaton. But we've only got 2 EXs in the deck. That's a problem. Gets them the... Okay, could get them some... yeah, Choice Belt. Right, okay. Oh, if they boss his orders out the Rotom, we could be in trouble. Thankfully, we've got until about, what, 4 prize cards until Charizard starts one-shotting us? But that's unfortunate. Come on, we need an EX here. Manaphy, okay. Play the Fog Crystal, grab another Tinkaton. We gather material away the Battle VIP pass again. We don't even... Oh, we do. We've got Arven. Never mind. Play the Arven. Grab a hold of a rare candy. We can... Forest Seal Stone. For the Tinkaton EX. Just evolve up into it. Attach the DTE. Yeah, 340 damage we're doing at the moment with the DTE attached. And Charizard EX is nowhere close to even one-shotting us. They can take out the Rotom, but then again, they could have taken out the Rotom last turn. Down comes an Entei. So we're not going to be filling up our bench too much now after this. Avery, thank God we didn't fill up the bench too much after this. Oh, but then again, we could have got rid of Rotom. Ah, shit. Okay, well, there's the B-Barrel. There's the capturing a room. They want Tails. Heads gets them an evolutionary Pokemon. Yeah, Tails for a basic, Heads for an evolution. There's another Charizard EX. Basic to the Entei. And here comes a Darkness. Okay. So they are two-shotting Tinkaton here. Alpad does not help. Gather material again on the on the fucking Battle VIP pass. Okay, put down the... put down the Feebas. Play the Great Ball. Nothing. God damn it. How much are we doing? 400. There we go. Attach to the Tinkatink. Okay, we're still doing 370. We're still one-shotting the thing. So, here we go. Arrivederci. Go 5 and 6. Rare Candy Milotic. Okay. It's not the Tinkaton, but the Milotic at least can protect the hand. Okay, so Entei is going to be able to take out the Tinkaton. Avery, yep, get rid of the Rotom. Thank you very much. Okay, Radiant Charizard doesn't one-shot. Yeah, 120 is enough. Basic energy. Okay, we're going to Miriam first and foremost. Just put back Tinkaton. In fact, I could do the whole line. Nah, we'll just do Tinkaton. Not what I needed to see there. We can thin out the deck again. Okay, gather material. Radiant J-Raj. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Seriously? Go out into Manaphy and pass. I think because of that, we've now just lost. I genuinely cannot believe that we could not find... There's the boss's orders. We need to find ours, basically. We need to find our boss's orders and stop this Charmander right now. Oh no, it's a... Yeah, no, it's Charmander or bust. It's legitimately just Charmander or bust at this point. Okay. I don't think we can win anymore. Now, we just got checkmated because my draw was awful. Don't tell me it was the next card, please. Okay, technically not the next card, so I'm not too pissed about that one. Okay, let's go Collapse Stadium. Okay, gets rid of Growlithe. There may actually still be a way of winning this. Get rid of Professor's Research. Okay, there's Boss. Okay. $180. We take out the Radiant Charizard. Okay. Okay. We can still win this. We boss's orders. We bring in the Charizard. We play the Palpad. Put the boss back into the deck, and only the boss. Go out into Tinkaton. Get the material away, the level ball. Just keep building up that hand. There's the other boss. Okay, cool. Right, 180, go. Okay, we might have just squeezed out a win here. Okay, there's another DTE. We've got an absolutely gigantic hand. They can't do anything to our hand because of Milotic being in play. And if they take out the Milotic, that means they're not taking out anything else. So here we go. There's the rare candy. Okay, so they do have enough energy. But they can't take out... They can't take out a 2-prize Pokemon. Because I have no 2-prize Pokemon in play. I've only got the Tinkatons, and I've got the Tinkatuff, and I've got... But they've just used Arven. Thank fuck, they've just used Arven. And we're equal on prizes, so they can't use Counter Catcher. Oh my god, I just saw everything flash. Industrious for 2. Yeah, that's why we had to keep the prizes equal. He says as if he planned that. I'm not gonna lie, it is genuinely scary how accurate I can be with how much I can get fucked over. But anyway, out comes the Tinkaton. Have to pay, play down the Tinkaton EX. Double turbo energy. Yeah, I am just taking the absolute fucking piss here. Thank you very much. We play the Friends in History for 3. We gather material away the path to the peak. For the last 3 cards in deck. 520 damage to win the game. Smash it with a hammer indeed. we almost lost that because my draws were just being utterly horrendous. But as I say, chat, come temporal forces, we're going to be really, really strong. We are going to be really, really strong. I am genuinely tempted just to delete this thing off the face of the planet. I can't believe how unlucky we were getting with our goddamn Battle VIP passes. On top of everything else. Oof. That kind of hurt my soul. Right then, that is 25 to 11. No pack opening this evening. I'm going to run a quick 1-minute advertisement, and when we come back, I'll talk about what's happening over the next couple of days. So I'll see you in a minute's time, chat. Okay, then, according to Twitch.tv, an advert should be playing. For those of you who do not get adverts, thank you very much for your continual support here at the channel. We really do appreciate it. Well, that was certainly something. That was certainly something. I mean, we've tried playing Tinkaton. It wasn't exactly the smoothest of operations, because we either came across Golden Go that one time. The game decided to flip me the bird and just give me 3 rare candies instead of at least 1 Battle VIP pass. Oof, that particularly hurt my soul. And, yeah, I just don't think this is the correct format for Tinkaton EX. When Buddy Buddy Poffin comes out in, Temporal Forces, I think this deck will be a lot better, because then at least it's a lot more flexible than bloody Battle VIP pass. And it adds stuff to hand as opposed to the bench, so, you know, it works on multiple levels for Tinkaton. Right then, according to Twitch.tv, we are back from advertising. So, what is happening over the next couple of days? Well, chat, tomorrow there is no stream. There's no stream whatsoever tomorrow, chat, as I'm at work all day. That may, however, change in the future. And then on Wednesday, we're back to not streaming. Ha 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 ha. I caught you out with that one, didn't I? Yes, actually, on Wednesday night, I will be out at a tournament. I'll be out at a Smash Brothers tournament, hosted by Team Breakout. I will, of course, put all those details of the tournament, including their Twitch page, in the Discord server. Hopefully, I'll be able to get on stream, and if I do, I'll be wearing a face mask because I don't want to be recognized in public. But also, hopefully, you guys get to watch the stream. A, it's good entertainment. B, I want to see plenty of Spectre emotes if you've got them. Oh, actually, no, there's a couple of free ones if you follow the channel. I want to see plenty of Spectors. I want to see plenty of Spectors in the chat. Stream from work. Yeah, no. Sorry, Scavenger. Also, good evening to you. Hopefully you're doing well. No. I won't be streaming from work. I'm not going to dive too deeply. Okay, I'm genuinely not going to dive too deeply because, quite frankly, it is my business and my business alone. But lately, I've had stuff happen in life that's genuinely had me thinking that being at work all day is not just it for me, especially with, you know, a few bits and pieces I've got going on behind the scenes. So yeah, not diving too deeply. I may or may not be changing my work schedule. But yes, plenty of Spectre emotes. Yeah, that's the one. I want to see plenty of Spectors for Wednesday. Again, I will be popping those details in the Discord server in the time frame of Wednesday. So please keep your eyes open for that if you haven't joined the Discord already. I would highly recommend doing it. Let's see if it works this time, shall we? God damn it! Okay, let's try the other spelling. Shit! Okay, what about the YouTube channel? God damn it, fine. Oh, I don't know what it is about Stream Elements. Sometimes it's like such a fucking child with the way that it wants to... It's such a goddamn child in the way that it sometimes throws a temper tantrum. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much, River. River has put a link to the Discord server in the chat below. I've put the link to the YouTube in the chat below. So if you want to keep up to date with goings on behind the scenes, new emotes, animations, etc., you know exactly where to find us on the Discord. And if you want to rewatch all of the old Captain Steel cringe, you know exactly where to find us. Drop that channel a subscription. I am genuinely, slowly but surely, uploading all episodes of the Leaf Green Nuzlocke we did from 2002 to 2003. So, 2022, 2023. Missed out a very important digit there. Maybe a problem with OBS and stream elements there, maybe. But anyway, chat, that's going to be it for the stream. Have yourself an amazing evening. Please look after yourselves. Have a wonderful tomorrow. And above all else, chat, and if you know the saying of the channel, please say it with me. When life gives you garbage, grab life by the throat and you make it feel the steel. Make it feel the steel. We are back on Friday now, it would be. We're now back on Friday with Flexible Friday. And, yeah, there'll be no Smash Brothers this week. I'm going to be fucking burnt out from the bloody thing. So, yeah, maybe Mario Kart, maybe more PTCGL. Friday is also when Paldean Fates comes out, so keep an eye on the Discord as well, because there may be a Discord exclusive stream where we open up an ETB and as well as a couple of booster packs of Paldean Fates, hoping to find some of those delicious shiny cards. Specifically the shiny Tinkaton line. That would also make my day. Anyway, chat, that's going to be the end of the stream. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Look after yourselves. Hopefully, I will be able to catch you on Wednesday on Team Breakout stream. Don't forget to spam those Spectors. Chat, have yourself an amazing, amazing evening. Please look after yourselves and take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.